co-wives putting their hands on each other, co-wives squaring up with each other. These things do happen, and we have to talk about those issues as well. Excruciatingly important. Excruciatingly important. And it just pains me to even think about it. Assalamu alaikum, peace. It's Fatimah, Coach Fatimah, 1/3 of Outstanding Personal Relationships and co-author of Let's Talk Polygyny Uncensored. Now, those of you that are new here, I am the initial wife of Coach Nazir, and I am the co-wife of my awesome co-wife, Coach Nyla. Now, I just wanted to say that. I say that in all my videos just for clarity, because oftentimes people do get us confused, and that's okay. I get it. I totally get it. We all do, and that's all right. So with this video, jumping right into things, I wanted to make this video because I've been asked this question several times. Now the burning question is, do my co-wife and I discipline each other's children? We physically do not discipline one another's children. Just to get, to the quick answer, we don't. We don't do that anyway. We actually let each other know what's going on if we need to, but we really let their dad kind of handle that. We talk to him about it. We communicate with each other about things. If there's issues in the family, we really try to attack things when they happen. We bring it up as it comes. We don't wait. We don't sit on stuff. We don't hold things against one child to the other. Every child in our family is treated the same. Of course, you wouldn't have the same conversation with a 3-year-old that you would with a 9-year-old, that you would with a 14-year-old, that you would with a 16-year-old or a 20-something-year-old grown woman. So, of course, the content of the conversations does change. It has to with maturity. But if something's going on at either prospective house, if the boys are having their friendly competitions like boys do, and let's say it gets out of hand, they don't hit each other. They're not allowed to hit each other. Our children are not allowed to strike one another. They don't. We don't strike each other. They're not going to strike each other. If we were striking each other, I don't want them to do that. But we don't do that. I want to be sensitive to issues of domestic violence among couples, among children. You guys know I like to joke, but that ain't no joke. I do want to make sure that, with the intention of this video, I'm giving you guys information. However, we're not skirting or running from certain specific topics, such as domestic violence. It can happen among children and co-wives. I've done videos about that. Co-wives putting their hands on each other, co-wives squaring up with each other. These things do happen, and we have to talk about those issues as well. Excruciatingly important. Excruciatingly important. And it just pains me to even think about it. But this video, I want to get back on that topic, and it is disciplining your co-wife's children. Now, if you guys have come to an agreement, that's one thing. I get it. There's no cookie cutter, but for us, for the best results, if something's going on with my bonus babies, I like to let Coach Nazir and Coach Nyla know. Now, if if Coach Nyla happens to be able to be at our house that day, which means that's his day with me and that's my day with him and our children, and a lot of times our bonus babies, my bonus babies and his biological children and his bonus babies. Now, if he's here, I don't call him and go, I don't call her and go, if he's asking me, I know it sounds confusing, but it'll make sense in the end, you guys. If he's present and in front of me, I should say, I don't call Coach Nyla and go, girl, guess what they did? And then if he goes, what happened? No, you be quiet. We're handling it. Child, I was surprised too. I don't do that. I let him know. If he lets her know, he oftentimes does let either one of us know if we need to. He'll nip it in the bud. He's dad. He doesn't have to consult with us about a lot of things in regards to the children, unless it is something that we all need to kind of come together and work on and get clarity on and communicate about what's going on with our specific kids, what's going on with our specific bonus children. Everyone here is treated the same, with the same love and attention and affection. One of my grown daughters, she's 19. I still pinch her face. I still get very close to her. I give her kisses on the cheek. She's 19, y'all, and an introvert. She didn't ask me for no kisses. She'll be fine if I don't be all over her. And I try to have some type of, I try to restrain myself, but I love pinching her cheeks. Her older sisters like pinching her cheeks. She'll stand and roll her eyes and just let us, and then she goes about her laptop because that's her baby is her computer. My baby is an INTJ, and they love their tech. If you don't believe me, ask Coach Nazir. He is an INTJ too. Shout out to all of them and all of the 16 personality type indicator people. And if you want to find out your personality type, please go to the Myers-Briggs personality type indicator website. Now, I say that, and this is not paid promotion, but I do believe in personality types. Team Al Mujahid does. Team OPR does. It's important because you kind of get to understand who your child is, who the parents are, what's their parenting style. I know with Coach Nazir being the imam, the leader of our family, he cares about things in the moment in which they happen. So we don't wait a month, 2-3 months, 2-3 days to tell him something of complete urgency that's going on with the children. We tell him right away. He does his best to tell us right away. But we're careful at how we tell each other. I don't want you to beat around the bush, but I don't want you to be too blunt that I don't get ready. And he wants you to get right to it. So my co-wife and I are a little similar in that way, because we're like, okay, you can prep me, but we want you to get to it. He's just like, give it to me. Because he doesn't look at it as rude.
Here are 3 ways outstanding personal relationships can help you.
Make sure you guys are following us on our social medias at Outstanding Personal Relationships on YouTube and Facebook, and on IG at Outstanding Relationships, and also Clubhouse under our names.
And make sure you go to outstandingpersonalrelationships.com and sign up for our email list. And there you will get updates on our new book, Let's Talk Polygyny Uncensored.
Absolutely. And last but not least, when it comes to coaching or counseling, if you want to work with us one-on-one or in group settings, make sure you're on that website and reach out to us, because we do have very limited spots and we usually have a wait list. So with that being said, GLC.
Make sure you are growing intentionally,
loving fearlessly,
and connecting on a higher level every single day. Assalamu alaikum. Peace.